The gale roared like a wild beast, tearing at Noah's jacket as he pressed deeper into the tree line. The village disappeared behind a thick, blinding shroud of white within minutes, leaving him alone with the crunch of his boots breaking through the fresh crust of ice. He focused on the ground, searching for any trace of his father. Near the edge of the pine forest, he caught a break in the snow. A faint line of disturbed powder half drifted over, veering off the main trail toward the Forbidden Ridge. It was a steep, jagged stretch of mountain the elders warned everyone to avoid, infamous for sudden rock slides and treacherous hidden crevasses. Why would his father go there, especially in the middle of a blizzard? Noah pressed on, his breath coming in ragged, freezing gasps. The wind howled through the pine needles, sounding almost like distant voices calling his name. As he climbed higher, the air grew thinner, and biting cold seeped past his gloves, numbing his fingers. Just as fatigue began to set into his legs, the faint trail ended abruptly at the mouth of a massive dark fissure in the cliffside, a cavern half buried by centuries of ice. Standing outside the entrance was a lantern, its flame flickering weakly against the frost-covered glass. It was his father's. "Dad!" Noah shouted, his voice swallowed instantly by the roaring wind. He unhooked the flashlight from his pack, clicked it on, and ducked into the cavern. The ambient noise of the blizzard dropped away, replaced by the eerie, rhythmic drip of melting ice deep within the stone. Long stalactites hung like frozen swords from the ceiling, reflecting the beam of his light. As Noah carefully navigated the slippery stone floor, the beam caught a faint glow deeper inside. It wasn't the yellow light of a lantern, but a strange pulse of deep azure. Rounding a sharp corner, he froze. His father was kneeling in a vast ice-domed chamber, scraping away layers of ancient frost from a massive stone archway embedded directly into the heart of the mountain. Carved into the arch were glowing, intricate symbols that hummed with a soft, warm vibration. "Dad?" Noah whispered. His father turned, his face pale and worn, but his eyes were filled with awe rather than fear. "Noah, I didn't want you to follow me," he said softly, stepping back from the glowing structure. "But I suppose it was time you learned why our family stayed in these mountains when everyone else left. We aren't just villagers, Noah. We are the guardians of what lies beneath." The snow whipped violently against Noah's face as he took his first step toward the light. The storm had completely swallowed the world around him, erasing the cliffs, the trees, and any trace of the village he had left behind. Every stride was a battle against the rising drifts. The mysterious glow flickered through the whiteout, not steady like a lantern, but pulsing slowly, casting an eerie amber hue across the falling snow. As Noah drew closer, the shape of a structure began to materialize. It wasn't a cabin or a traditional mountain refuge. It was a low-built stone structure, half buried in the side of a massive rock face, its wooden door ancient and reinforced with heavy iron bands. The amber light emanated from a single slit window beside the entrance. Noah reached the door, his hand shaking violently from the freezing cold. He raised a gloved fist to knock, but the moment his knuckles brushed the wood, the door creaked open an inch on its own. A draft of surprisingly warm, pine-scented air spilled out from the gap. "Hello?" Noah called out, his voice swallowed instantly by the roaring wind behind him. "Is anyone in there?" Silence answered him, save for the crackle of a distant fire within. Noah glanced back one last time at the overwhelming storm behind him, took a deep breath, and pushed the door open to step over the threshold. Where the story could go next. The Lost Journal. Inside the shelter, Noah finds an abandoned camp with his father's personal belongings, including a journal detailing why he intentionally hid his tracks, and what he was truly searching for high on the peak, the guardian of the pass. The shelter belongs to an old mountain hermit who rescued Noah's father hours earlier, but reveals that his father continued even higher into dangerous territory to reach a hidden cave system. The unseen trap. The light was not a beacon for help, but an automated marker leading to an ancient, subterranean mountain facility that Noah's father had been investigating before he went missing. Would you like to expand this into a full next chapter focusing on one of these directions, or would you prefer to take the narrative in a different direction altogether?